The air hung heavy with devotion, a sea of black-clad mourners swaying in unison, their chants echoing through ancient streets. It was Ashoura, a day of profound grief and remembrance, commemorating a tragedy that unfolded over a millennium ago. But in the early 21st century, these echoes of history would be brutally interrupted by a new, horrifying chapter of violence, forever scarring the sacred observance with the blood of innocents. This is the story of the Ashoura Massacres. How faith, devotion, and a quest for justice became targets in a calendar marked by crime. Remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes of the Calendar of Crime. To understand the Ashoura Massacres, we must first journey back to the 7th century, to the scorching plains of Karbala in 680 AD. Here, Imam Hussein ibn Ali, the grandson of the Prophet Muhammad, made his final stand against the tyrannical forces of Yazid the Fainun. With a small band of loyal followers, Hussein refused to pledge allegiance to a ruler he deemed corrupt and illegitimate. This defiance led to a brutal siege, where Hussein and his companions were denied water and ultimately massacred. His martyrdom became a pivotal moment in Islamic history, solidifying the schism between Sunni and Shia Islam, transforming Ashoura into a day of solemn mourning and remembrance for Shia Muslims worldwide. The rituals of Ashoura, from passionate processions to self-flagellation, are a visceral reenactment of this ancient tragedy, a testament to enduring faith and resistance against oppression. Fast forward to March 2, 2004. In Iraq, millions of Shia pilgrims converged on the holy cities of Karbala and Baghdad to observe Ashoura. The atmosphere was charged with religious fervor, but beneath the surface, a sinister plot was unfolding. As the processions reached their peak, a series of coordinated terrorist attacks ripped through the crowds. In Karbala, 9 explosions, including suicide bombings and car bombs, devastated the throngs of mourners. Mortar, grenade, and rocket fire rained down, targeting those wounded and those attempting to flee. Simultaneously, 3 explosions near the Qadimiyya shrine in Baghdad added to the horror. The sheer scale and coordination of the attacks were unprecedented, turning a day of spiritual reflection into unimaginable carnage. Over 140 people were killed, and hundreds more were wounded. The attacks were attributed to Abu Musab al-Zarqawi, whose objective was clear: to ignite a sectarian civil war. On the very same day, thousands of miles away in Quetta, Pakistan, another Ashoura procession became a target. The Hazara Shia community was observing their sacred rituals in Liaquat Bazaar. Without warning, terrorists launched a brutal assault. Grenades were hurled from rooftops, followed by a hail of automatic gunfire. As panic erupted, the attackers detonated themselves. At least 42 people lost their lives, and over 100 were injured. The perpetrators were members of Lashkar-e-Jhangvi, LIJ, a banned Pakistani terrorist group with a history of anti-Shia violence. The simultaneous attacks in Iraq and Pakistan underscored a chilling reality. Ashoura had become a recurring flashpoint for extremist violence. 5 years later, Ashoura once again became intertwined with tragedy, this time in Iran. December 27, 2009, marked a different kind of massacre, one born not of external terrorist groups, but of internal political strife. The day coincided with widespread protests by Iran's Green Movement, challenging the disputed results of the 2009 presidential election. The government's response was swift and brutal. Security forces used batons, tear gas, and live ammunition to disperse the crowds. At least 8 people were killed, including Sayyid Ali Musavi, the nephew of opposition leader Mir Hossein Musavi. This event, dubbed Bloody Ashoura, highlighted the deep divisions within the country. Just a day after the events in Iran, tragedy struck again in Pakistan. On December 28, 2009, a suicide bomber detonated explosives amidst a major Ashoura procession on M.A. Jinnah Road in Karachi. The blast ripped through the densely packed crowd, killing at least 43 people. Enraged mourners, witnessing the horrific attack, turned their grief and anger into widespread riots. Over 1,000 shops in the city's wholesale market were set ablaze, causing immense economic damage and deepening despair. This attack underscored the persistent threat of sectarian violence that plagues Ashoura commemorations in Pakistan. The Ashoura Massacres are stark reminders of how a day of profound religious significance can be tragically marred by violence. From the ancient plains of Karbala to the modern streets of Baghdad, Quetta, Tehran, and Karachi, the observance of Ashoura has, at various times, become a target for those seeking to exploit religious fervor for political gain. These events serve as a somber testament to the enduring human cost of conflict and extremism, and the constant struggle to protect sacred traditions from those who would desecrate them with bloodshed. The calendar of crime reminds us that even in moments of deep spiritual reflection, the shadows of human cruelty can loom large. Thanks for watching. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe for future episodes from the Calendar of Crime.